Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to tell another kind of dating story that's happened in my life. I just think I have really weird experiences with dating and thought I'd share with ya. So there's this guy. He adds me on Facebook as a friend and I'm like, hey, like, I know him, we went to elementary school together. Like, great, like, I'll accept. So I accept his friend request and then starts messaging me. And I'm like, great, like, reconnecting, good old times, whatever. So we're going back and forth. I ask him what's new in his life, you know, like since we haven't talked since elementary school. I'm like, what's new? So he tells me he's like doing all this great stuff in his life and I'm like, wow, like that's awesome, good for you, blah, blah, blah. As any good millennial girl does, I decide to go onto his Facebook and kind of do a little creeping, if you will. I'm scrolling through his feed, looking at his pictures, everything like that, and I noticed that he's engaged, which he didn't mention in his what's new response. We're doing great, it's awesome, whatever. And then he asks me for my number later that day. And I was like, sure, why not? Like, we're having this great reconnecting moment, why not? This would be awesome. And I was just texting him as a friend, like, great, we're reconnecting as great friends, like, he used to have the biggest crush on me in elementary school, but that was a while ago. This goes on for about a week, and then it just gets to the point where it's so flirty, like, like, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm like, he is an engaged man. I'm not gonna mess with that. So he just gets to the point where he's like super flirty with me, like telling me he wants to shower with me, telling me he wants to try out my bed, all this stuff. Then I decide that I didn't quite want to be involved in this. So I sent him a text and I was just kind of like, whoa, like getting a little flirty there. And he responds and he's like, yeah, sorry, like, didn't want you to think I was a didn't want you to like get the wrong idea, blah blah blah. But still nothing about his fiance. Mind you, they had been engaged for a few weeks by the time he started talking to me. I was like, whoa, sir, like, you need to check yourself. So the next morning I wake up and see this text and I had it at that point. It had gotten to the point where it was so flirty and I still didn't know about his fiance from his point of view. So I sent him this long message and I'm like, hey, not okay. You need to tell your fiance I know you're engaged.
Calling him out.
So turns out that he messages me back and he says basically that he doesn't know why I'm feeling like this, all this stuff, and he asks if he can call me. So he calls me and he's like, hey, you know, I'm really sorry for getting you involved in this. Pretty much sorry that he got caught for cheating on his fiance. So I am like, you know what, that's not okay, blah, blah, blah. And I hang up on it just because when I get pissed off,
I start crying.
and I was like, he does not deserve my tears. So I end up hanging up on him because I don't want him to see me crying. And I sent him this long text and I'm basically like, it's really not okay that you're doing this. I could easily go and tell your fiance that you're practically cheating on her, and I don't think she'd appreciate that since you're planning on getting married in a couple months. But, you know, not my place to say. I just think you need to do something about it. Then he calls me back and he's like, please don't tell her, please don't tell her, like, I'm gonna talk to my therapist about this and see what I should do about it and see if I should tell her and blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, like, do y'all thing, man, but I'm done. I'm out. So we end the conversation and I go to text him and apologize kinda, and be like, you know, like, we could still be friends. You know, we've always been really close. And I send the text and it doesn't deliver. So he blocked my number. Then I was like, a couple weeks later, I was like, let me see if like they've canceled their engagement or something. So I go and check to try and check his Facebook, and he blocked me on Facebook, and I was like, oh, I can just check his fiance's Facebook, like, she's cool. So I go and check her Facebook. She had blocked me too, or something of that sort. Who knows at this point? At that point, I was just kind of like, alright, like, best of luck to you guys. I still debate on telling her what happened, but I really don't feel like it's my place. And, you know, I've had friends who've been cheated on tell me I should tell her because they would have wanted to know, but I just don't think it's my place to tell her and get involved in their relationship even more than I already have been. Yeah, so that was my story for you guys. This is gonna be a new series on my channel called Millennial Mackenzie Mondays. I'm gonna show you guys different parts of my life. I think I have a pretty cool life, being a millennial girl. I work really hard and live kind of a fun, funky life. So I hope you guys have a good one. Enjoy your Monday and enjoy the rest of your week. Subscribe to my channel and like my video. I'm also gonna have videos this week on Wednesday and Friday. I'll see you guys later.